My question is, what does the term single-member district mean to you? And do you feel that changing from at-large to single-member would make a difference in African American or other minority representation on our city council?
Starts with Mr. Crawford.
First of all, as far as single-member districts are concerned, there are pros and there are cons, and you're correct in saying that if you have a single-member district, you will get geographic representation throughout the city, and it could help in certain racial situations. In the city of Beaufort, I believe the state demographer has already pointed out that there's no way they can carve out a district that would be large enough in terms of percentage of African Americans to guarantee a seat. One of the cons with single-member districts is that it creates somewhat parochialism, and that can be create more problems than, in other words, they're coming to council wearing their district hat rather than their city hat. And if you're at large, you're representing all the citizens of Beaufort and not just your district alone.
Well, single-member districts to me mean that we would split the city up into individual districts. I think there's a petition going around. I would certainly sign the petition. I think citizens have the right to decide whether single-member districts make sense in the city of Beaufort. I personally don't think they make sense. I agree with the NAACP's goal of having more African-American participation in the city. I'm just unsure that districting will help achieve that goal. Because the state demographer has weighed in and said it's going to take at least 60% of minority population to guarantee a minority seat. The best way we would carve stuff out only gets you a little over 50%. So it might actually have the opposite effect in that we district the city and say you had a qualified candidate in some other district, it would be unable to run. And if you look at the county level where we already have school board and county council seats running either unopposed or just open, school board district 4, we have 2 write-in candidates who finally stepped up to the plate 2 weeks ago. I just don't think it's what's in the best interest of the city.
I have to agree on that. I have been on council, I know, for 24 years almost. I have represented every member of the city as best I could. I find that we have offered and put our boards and commissions out there at begging people to serve. And I'm afraid that in the black community, there's very few that will come and even offer to serve on those committees. And also, I think you need someone, black or white, that gets out in the community, gets known, so when it comes time to vote, they know who they're voting for. If you have someone that no one knows about and has not seen any of the things that they have done to help the city or to work with the city, they are least likely to get elected.
Mr. Rapp?
Well, there have been some highly qualified candidates coming from the African American community. Some of them are sitting in this room, and that didn't work. So I suspect that the proper solution here is to take it to the voters and to let them choose single-member districts versus the at-large. And you know, this is America. The Congress runs this way. State legislature runs this way, the county council runs this way, the school board runs this way. Maybe Beaufort ought to try to run this way.